Okay, so this is going to be a market review for gold, right? This is the gold daily time frame. We have this wick here. इसको मैंने split किया है into 4 parts, right? Upper quadrant, consecutive close में lower quadrant and sell side liquidity here, the low. And हमारे पास ये sell side liquidity है, and we have this monthly BISI in discount, right below us. So if you look at it like naked chart, आपको दिख रहा है SIBI here used it, right? Fails to get the consequent encroachment, breaks down. We have this inversion here, right? ये used it right there, right? With this SIBI, right? This is a balanced price range, the common area between both the imbalances. Nails it right there, breaks down, comes into the lower quadrant, and then this was, I think, Friday's candle, little bitch ass candle in here, and then taps into that SIBI and sends price lower. Look at the bodies at the upper quadrant of the consequent encroachment. Look at that. It closed right there on Friday, opened there, and then the wick it trades up higher into it, creating high of day and breaks down. That was today, dropping into a 15-minute time frame. You could see मैंने यहाँ I think this was the Asia highs that I called as buy side, and then we had this buy side as well that we were looking at, right? Asia highs, these are Asia highs, checks your timing, right? 8 a.m. को 8 p.m. को बनाए, nails it right there, gets into that daily CB जो मैंने दिखाया था, and uses the upper quadrant. Look at the bodies here, even on the 15-minute time is fractal, right? Look at the bodies, taps it, and then we have this sell side liquidity that was engineered on purpose and then drops it into the consequent encroachment, retraces here, 15-minute CB right there, wicks consequent encroachment here. I'm eyeballing it, right? All of this is your work, right? Either because I don't trade gold, I'm not going to show it into that much detail because I don't trade gold. And now gold is trying to get into the sell side here, and then these levels I'm looking at on gold, right? So that was our gold. Dropping into silver. This is literally like an ICT style. I don't know if you watched ICT's last lecture, but this video seems like it, right? So this is gold. Now this is silver daily chart, right? Inversion right there, fails to get it. There's no volume imbalance here, I checked. And now we have this wick, ऐसे मैंने gold पर दिखाया था, exactly like that, right? And we've split that wick into its quadrant, sell side here, and we have this sell side here resting above this daily buy side inefficiency. No, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That's a BISI, right? All these fucking terminologies. We have this SIBI here, nails it right there, right? Let's check the high, and let's check the high. Yep, it nailed it right there, right? And we make the run to the consequent encroachment, and now we're attacking the sell side here. So that was silver, jumping into a 15-minute on silver. Daily CB tapped here, this red line, takes out relative equal highs. Let's remove this. याद रखना, takes out relative equal highs here, right? See, engineer करती है इधर for purpose. When this is happening, don't try to short because these are relatively engineered highs, right? Nails it right there, right? Turtle soup here, right? And daily CB के अंदर गई है, and it sell side here again, relatively equal lows engineered, and now it's making the run lower. That's silver. Dropping into Euro USD. I'm using forex.com. I think majority of the people use forex.com. This is Euro USD daily, right? We have monthly CB, check your own time frames, taps into that monthly CB. We have this inversion, nails it right there, breaks down, inefficiency here, nails it, and now we have inverse this BISI. So I'm looking at that BISI which was used today there beautifully, and we have sell side resting underneath here. So looking at, and we have sell side resting underneath here as well on Euro USD. Looking at lower prices on all of this, and we have this inefficiency here, which is a sweet little spot on the daily, right? So that's what daily is trying to get into. 15-minute. Runs it up higher, uses that inversion right there, right? And we have relative equal lows engineered on purpose here, right? This is nothing is random here. Relative equal lows, you can consider them relative equal lows, or we can take these two lows, 1 and 2. Now there's this people tricking. ये आपको भाई, they're tricking them into longing, right? When they leave relative equal lows here, that's not, you're gonna look for sell side that's resting underneath here. There is no inefficiencies here except this little BISI here, I would want to see that get inversed right here and use it to send price lower. That's our Euro USD. Bearish on Euro USD, right? And let's drop into a GBP USD. I don't even know if anybody trades these fucking assets. Like, bro, I don't even look at them. I think I'm looking at them after fucking years, bro. Oh, where are my fucking drawings? That's weird. The fuck is my drawings at? Oh, right there. I use another one. We have this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Inversed, used it there. Comes here, takes out the short-term low there, runs it up higher into the into this weekly busy. Look at the bodies there. Look at the bodies. Bodies couldn't close above wicks, do the damage, right? Inefficiency, buy side taken again, sends it lower. We have this busy here. I want to see that get used as an inversion. इसको inversion की तरह read कर इसको भाई भेजे नीचे with this SIBI right here, and we have this inefficiency here. But I'm going to take this SIBI here because that's the prominent SIBI I'm looking at. Use it right there to send price lower is what I'm looking on. GBP, right? Chalo. Now the fucking scripted part is done. Not the scripted part, but well, you're on being honest with me. Now, check the difference when I switch to NQ, right? I think I charted on NQ. I charted on MNQ. I think MNQ. Oops. ये बाद में दिखाना था. Okay, right there. So, coming back to our little baby girl in here. That is our NQ NASDAQ, right? Everybody wants to trade fucking NASDAQ now. That's fucking weird as hell, right? Settlement off, right? We have our daily, ran it up higher. Pure manipulation, right? I call this bullshit in here. Pure fucking manipulation. Standard deviation be met to a weekly ka. That's your work, right? Market breaks down on Friday. Dumps about how much? 1600. The whole week dumps about more than 2000 points, right? This is that daily volume imbalance I called on NASDAQ on Sunday. I posted on Instagram. Daily volume imbalance between 5th and 6th May 2026. And we have this inefficiency in here. I chose directly that fucking level, which was the fucking low of day right there, right? Beautiful. So, I've taken this wick, I've marked this its quadrants, like lower quadrant, consequent encroachment, upper quadrant, and the open of this candle. Also, मेरे पास ये volume imbalance है. I can take the whole range here, right? Or I could take this volume imbalance and I can mark this wick so that the almost all of the range is getting covered, right? ये sell side है हमारे पास. So this is a draw on liquidity. ये आपको रखना है where is the market trying to go? Where is the DOL is what is important, right? And then you find ways in price to get there, like to execute, to find your shit, right? So this candle nails the lower quadrant right there, right? It's a little shy. I checked it, but MNQ Emper, if you check, it nailed it to the tick. Go check your work because इधर दिखा रहा है कि 29,851 and a quarter, right? But MNQ M 2026 पर मैं दिखा देता हूँ भाई. Why am I even talking? I'll show you. Right. So I'll show you one thing. Look at the lower quadrant here, 847 even, right? What is the high of the candle? ऊपर देखना here, right? Look at the H here. What's the high of the candle? 847 even. Nails it to the tick right there, right? Let me come back to my continuous chart because I gotta show my executions as well. Okay, आपको इतना levels दिख रहा है, right? ये basically ये inefficiency छोड़ा है, right? And this we used it today to trade. मैंने Monday trade नहीं किया because I wanted more intel from price. Because see, Monday आपने एक दिन wait किया, market literally थाली में थमा के आपको, they give it onto your fucking platter, bro. I'm telling you, because they made this SIBI. Like when price is here, you're expecting कि इधर जाए, and then you get some sort of setup here. You're supposed to sell at this wick right here. This is the place where you're supposed to sell, right? So this is where you're आप ऐसे बैठे, like you've loaded your fucking gun and you're fucking waiting for a shot to get taken, right? You've got one fucking shot in the markets, right? You've planned it, भाई this is some extreme level shit. Nobody, इतना काम तो कोई नहीं करता है भाई trading में. That's the thing. You think the people that are using all of these other concepts, they are fucking looking at the high of the fucking candle and comparing it with the fucking lower quadrant by 847 and even. Nobody's doing this much work. That's where, man, I'm building these fucking 10% of fucking good fucking traders, right? I'm talking about fucking traders, man, right? This is where I'm fucking building you. Nails it right there. M&Q पर neatly touch किया, right? Uses this volume imbalance here. Look at the bodies. ये बना भी नहीं है. Look at the bodies here. आपने tip market फिर से tip कर दिया. Exactly, bro. Imagine ये आपका एक 1 minute chart है. Forget the fact that I've told you this is a fucking daily chart. Think of it as a 1 minute. Exactly ऐसे ही दिखना है आपको, right? Imagine this is a 1 minute. You would expect कि आपको इधर institution और federal दिखे. Look at the lower quadrant right there. Look at the bodies here. Look at the bodies here, right? And for the next week, I'm going to take this wick here, right? मैं ये wick को देखो, I'm going to split it into 4. I'm going to look at the consecutive encroachment right here. I'm eyeballing it, right? And I'm going to look at this BC in here, right? Into this order blocks, high and opening price. That's my DOL for now. Use this wick, consecutive encroachment पर आकर could retrace short term, right? And then now see, now the market has already tipped you that we are fucking bearish. Why? Sell side was taken here, right? Now sell side was taken here with speed, uses that old low right there, SIBI, lower quadrant of the wick, hammers and nail, सीधा भेजती है price नीचे, right? Once ये green candle, ये up close candle के नीचे, when price is here, and then it drops. Once this opening price gets crossed, we have our order block right there. We don't need it to close, okay? This is people who order block, they don't know what they're fucking doing, right? So that's the order block I'm looking at. In case market comes down, use this lower quadrant of this wick. मैं आपको दिखाई देता हूँ, right? ये wick के lower quadrant इधर use कर और consecutive use कर short term अगर ऊपर जाती भी है, right? I would mark this wick. Abhi, I don't need none of that. Where the fuck is market right now? Market is here. Why would I fucking mark this wick right now? Market, why would I want to fucking, what do you do? मेरे charts को गंदा क्यों करूँ अभी? So if they want to do it later, that we'll see that. But as of now, it's fucking heavy as hell, right? Market is fucking heavy, right? Now let's drop into a 15-minute. मैंने सुबह I said on my Instagram, what is this blue line here? I have no idea. Oh, order block. Okay. Let's keep it. Let's keep it red. Okay. I was wondering, ये कैसे भाई? Blue, what the fuck is blue rare? Okay. So, take this off. अगली दिख रहा है. We have a buy side. इधर मैंने call की थी that okay, inside days my hardest days to fucking trade. When price is here, मेरे को कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं है कि मेरे को trade करना है, right? You could have found good longs in here, but trust me, those are not really good long, okay? Right? Now look at this 15 minute, we have buy side, that is previous day high, है ना? ये हमारा previous day low है. ये previous day high और low के बीच में जब stuck रहता है, इसको हम कहते हैं inside days. Algorithm loses precision, right? They could have dropped it here. They could have engineered for that. So what you do is, आप sit still बैठोगे. 9:30 opens up and takes the fucking buy side there. Uses the daily CB lower quadrant, है ना? Nail किया उसको M&Q पर, M&Q M पर nail किया, right? And then we have sell side here. I think this is the sell side that I called. मैंने mark किया था. I think on my story, I just marked it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I said this is going to go to sell side. No, I'm going to just post a screenshot with what I'm looking at. I won't even say what I'm looking at, but it'll be there on the charts. And it's your job to figure out what am I trying to say, right? Because now the work is in you, right? Now, I don't know if anybody uses my fucking Instagram as signal service, but it's not sustainable. That's all I'm going to say. I don't care. It's not going to be sustainable. खुद देखो, खुद find price reasons की, okay, जा रहा है. And if you're doing it, wonderful. Kudos to you, right? और हमारे पास इधर था Friday का low. That was Friday's low here, right? यहाँ था previous day low, Monday low. So price was stuck between this sell side here and this buy side. So in what do you call it? Inside day. Let's drop into a 1 minute. Right? Market opens up, goes lower, takes out a relative equal lows here. There, relative equal lows there. What is this here? That's our sell side as well, right? Doesn't take it. This low, engineers it for a reason. Again, market tips you, right? You look at that, and then because you're waiting for shorts. मैंने कहा था, you're waiting for price to get into that daily CB and fucking fall from there. You'll take that fucking short from there, right? Takes our sell side, doesn't clear this sell side, right? और हमारे पास, if you look closely, we have this low and this low, relative equal lows. Go to the left, go to the left, go to the left, something else, and we have sell side in here, right there. And we have this inefficiency here. Zooming in, market opens up, touches is here, nothing of significance. Market khulne ke baad first presented mila? Nahi, you wait for the first presented. There you go, bang on. Busy is our first presented. Look at the bodies here, uses the first presented to run up relative equal highs here. Ye high or ye high is engineered on purpose here, right? Runs it up, takes them out. दोनों side को wipe out किया पहले. Runs up the sell side. पहले जो long करके बैठे उन्हें उठाया, right? Everybody start chasing the short. फिर they ran it up again to take the fucking buy side. Runs it up higher. Buy side. Lower quadrant. Let me go to M&Q. M 2026. $847 and even, right? Nails it right there. M&QM per execute kar rahe ho, right? You use for M&QM, but I will use a different chart, whatever, right? And we have our first presented here. Nails it right there. Breaks down. I think I sold short here. Let me show my executions real quick. Okay, fuck again. Fair say, man. Show trading with, there should be, you should show it, man. You should just fucking show it on all the fucking assets. Yep, nails it right there. Sold short here. Look at the time. When did I sell? At 9:51. Just 1 minute after the macro starts. 9:50 ka macro start hua here, right? So macro starts. I sell short there inside this inefficiency. I sell short inside that inefficiency, right? Oh fuck, not that one. I sell inside this inefficiency. Right there. Before it even got inversed, right? Because I'm already anticipating कि मेरे को चाहिए speed. Because we've left relative equal lows here, right? And then market ने, it just tips you off right there. ये जो buy side बना है, if it's a real manipulation, आपको जैसा ऊपर गया है, आपको नीचे भी वैसा ही दिखना है. Look at this. Try to recognize this here, right? Runs it up higher, comes lower, uses the first presented. Look at the bodies right there. Little mohawk in here, right? Either मैंने एक उठाए inside this busy, right? And then the rest I took off it. This sell side liquidity pool right there. That was the low of day. I was only looking at that. I was not on my charts. Nahi to I would have held it at least till here, but it's okay. So many people are going to be like, oh, मैंने move miss कर दिया. I would have made a lot of fucking money. Look at how you see, मेरे entry से भाई 888 or something. I sold short 800. I sold short at 800. Right? Market भाई 1600 point गिरी है वहाँ से. Nails are volume imbalance right there. And then lunch को क्या होता है? Lunch को होता क्या है? How many times have I said this? 12 o'clock starts our lunch. Lunch ko retraces. And then we have our PM that goes higher to rebalance whole because it's a big ass dump, right? And हमने new week opening gap को भी हमने इधर अच्छे से use किया था. So, wonderful little trade here. Turning it off. Let's go to daily and let's talk about NQ a little bit. So, I said, looking at lower prices on NQ, let me just remove all of this. Yeah, so looking at lower price on NQ, I have to see what tomorrow does, right? Buy side taken, sell side taken. We have this dealing range here. Here. Equilibrium reached there. We have a new day opening gap here. Use it there. So I want to see what market wants to do. Okay, I'm not going to explain anything. That's your work. But I just did something, right? I just did something. So looking at that inversion, want to see what tomorrow does. We're looking at heavy Nasdaq for now. This is the top, right? I picked the top here, remember? Again, I picked the top here. Pick the higher week, bro. Every fucking day. Something. Kuch to karna padega, bhai. There has to be some kind of shenanigans. Something that nobody else can do, right? There has to be something that not everybody, everybody does it. Like only a few people could do it. And this is that. That is my trading. Right there. So let's zoom in here. मैंने कल स्टोरी पर ये एलटीवी को लोस बुलाए थे. Here, this one, right? I think NQ per clean. Did it hit it? Nope. Again, market tips you off. Again, man. This is what we're looking for tomorrow. These, okay? 28,104, 27,966, and 27,888. Now, now this is a lot of speculation, eh? Like, see, I'm calling. मैं तो इतना तो call कर रहा हूँ, but you see the trade I took, right? Because that's all I wanted. That's about 100 handles, man. Now I'm noticing that now the markets have been too little good, right? Now I gotta try the distribution a little more. But मेरा आज का plan था, I was looking at the sell side here, and I was done because I was in my phone. I was not on my desk first of all. I couldn't look at ES, I couldn't look at YM. When conditions are like this, जो मिला उसको लेके जाओ. And it was a wonderful fucking trade, right? Sold short there, here, and held it to the sell side. That's absolute fucking low of high of week is what I picked. Anyway, so we have relatively equal lows here, right? And new day opening gap, and we have this inefficiency in here. Little bull flag in here. उनको उड़ाना पड़ेगा. Sell side in here, right? So yep, that's what I'm looking at, and that's it. Ab karte, no bullshit in here, just a fucking quick ass market review. I hope it was insightful and shit, and yeah, let's see what happens.